in this video we will be solving a miscellaneous series. If a1 equal to b1 equal to 1 and an equal to an minus 1 plus n minus 1 and bn is also given us bn equal to bn minus 1 plus an minus 1 for every n greater than 2. If s equal to sigma n equal to 1 to 10 bn divided by 2 raised to n and t is also given as sigma n equal to 1 to 8 n divided by 2 raised to n minus 1, then 2 raised to 7 2s minus t is equal to, we need to evaluate this expression. First of all, a1 equal to b1 which is equal to 1 is already given, that's a given thing. Now we need to separately find out the relation between an, that is each term an and bn separately. So first of all, an is given as an minus 1 plus n minus 1, an minus 1 plus n minus 1. Now we can have a relation between an. We can do it in 2-3 ways. Now I am choosing one of the method to find the an, general term of an. Suppose a1 is 8 a2. If you want to find a2, if you put n equal to 2, a2 equal to a n minus 1, that is a1 plus 2 minus 1 which is equal to 1. That means a1 is already given as 1 and a2 is given as a1 plus 1, which means 1 plus 1. Now if you want to find a3, how will you find a3? a3 will be equal to, if you put n equal to 3, a3 equal to a2 plus 3 minus 1 which is equal to 2, which means a3 equal to a2 value is 1 plus 1 plus, then we need to find a4 value. What will be the value of a4? a4 equal to a4 minus 1, that is a3 plus 4 minus 1 which is equal to 3, which means a4 equal to a3 value is 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. Therefore, if you want to find an, suppose you want to find an which will be equal to 1 plus, if you take 4 we need sum till 4, still 3. Therefore, if you want n, you need sum of natural number till 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. n minus 1 natural numbers. Suppose you want to find a5, a5 will be equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 till the previous digit you need to take the sum. That's how we'll get the an in general. Now bn we need to find. What is the value of bn? Bn equal to bn minus 1 plus an minus 1. From here, b1 is already given as 1. Then what will be the value of b2? b2 will be equal to b1 plus a1, because if you put n equal to, it will be n minus 1 will be 1. So it will be b2 will be equal to b1 plus a1. Now we need to find the value of b3. What will be the value of b3? b3 will be equal to b3. If you put n equal to 3, n minus 1 will be 2. That will be b2 plus a2. b2 plus a2. Already b3 equal to b2 value is already found, which is equal to b1 plus a1 plus this a2 is added. That is b1 plus a1 will be b2 plus b3. Similarly, b4 will be equal to b1 plus a1 plus a2 plus a3. In general, bn will be equal to b1 plus a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus etc. an minus 1. So that's how we found the general form of bn and an respectively. Now we can start solving this series. First of all, we can just open this tn and just leave it as it is. We don't need to simplify. Sometimes we don't need to simplify some part of the question, that based on the question you need to choose. Here t is given as sigma n equal to 1 to 8. T equal to sigma n equal to 1 to 8. N divided by 2 raised to n minus 1. N divided by 2 raised to n minus 1. N divided by 2 raised to n minus 1. Now we can expand it. When you expand it, t equal to n starts from 1 until 8 it will be going. So when you put 1 divided by 2 raised to 1 minus 1, that is 2 raised to 0 which is equal to 1, plus 2 divided by 2 raised to 2 minus 1, that is n minus 1. 2 minus 1 will be 1, and if you put 3 it will be n divided by 2 raised to n minus 1, plus if you put 4 it will be 2 cube plus etc. If you put n equal to 8, the numerator will become 8 and here it will become 2 raised to 8 minus 1 which is equal to 7. That's the t. Now we have t. Now we can start simplifying with our s. S equal to sigma n equal to 1 to 10, bn divided by 2 raised to n. bn divided by 2 raised to n. That means s will be equal to b1 divided by 2 plus b2 divided by 2 square plus b3 divided by 2 cube plus etc. b10 divided by 2 raised to b10, or we can write two more terms, that is b9 divided by 2 raised to 9 plus b10 divided by 2 raised to. Now we have written our s value. Now the thing is, suppose in this expression bn equal to bn minus 1 plus an minus 1. Therefore, the difference between n the b and n minus 1 the b term will be an minus 1. That one more conclusion we can draw. That means if you take b1 b2, b2 minus b1 will be equal to a1, because if you put n equal to 2, this will become 1 and this will become 1. Now if you put n equal to 3, n equal to 3, b3 minus b2 minus 3 minus 1, that will be b2 will be equal to a3 minus 1, which is equal to a2, and so on. We can see that b9 minus b8 will be equal to a8. Just check the second value. You can directly write it here. From that logic, we just need to make terms of b2 minus b1 in that form. So we will be solving like AGP, or we can do one thing, just take 2s. When you take 2s, this will become b1 plus b2 divided by 2 plus b3 divided by 2 square plus etc. b9 divided by 2 raised to 8 plus b10 divided by 2 raised to 9. We just multiplied the whole term with s. Now we subtract equation number 2 and 1. When you subtract 2 minus 1, 2s minus s will be equal to, we will be subtracting from this value. So this value will be staying as it is, b1 will be there, and we will be subtracting these terms. This will be b2 by 2 minus b1 by 2 will be b2 minus b1 divided by 2 plus b3 minus b2 divided by 2 square, b3 minus b2 divided by 2 square, etc. This term, till this term will be subtracted, that is b10 minus b9 divided by 2 raised to 9. At the end there will be b10 divided by 2 raised to 10 will be here. Now we will be writing 2s minus s will be equal to s. Then b1 will be here, b1 minus b10 divided by 2 raised to 10. We have written these terms together, first term and last term together. Now this will be equal to b2 minus b1 will be a1 divided by 2. We have already found that relation, b2 minus b1 will be equal to a1. Similarly, b2 minus b3 will be equal to a2. So b2 minus b3, b2 minus b3, b3 minus b2 will be equal to a2 divided by 2 square plus etc. This will be b10 minus b9 will be equal to a9 divided by 2 raised to 9, so on. That's much. Then now we have s. Here we will be taking this series and we will be telling the series, let it be, t is already there, so let it be k. We are calling the series as k. Now k will be equal to a1 by 2 plus a2 divided by 2 square plus a3 divided by 2 cube plus etc. a9 divided by 2 raised to 9. Now we have, if you observe this thing, that is an equal to the given thing, an equal to an minus 1 plus n minus 1. If you take this expression, we bring it here, an minus an minus 1 will be equal to an minus 1 will be equal to n minus 1, isn't it? Therefore, if you use that property, a2 minus a1 will be equal to a2 minus a1 will be equal to an minus 1 will be equal to n minus 1. Therefore, this n minus 1 will be there. Similarly, a3 minus a2 will be equal to 2. a4 minus a3 will be equal to n minus 1, which is equal to 3. From this logic, we can have a number over here if you have the difference of each consecutive a. Therefore, this value we will be multiplying with the 2. So 2k will be equal to a1 plus a2 divided by 2 plus a3 divided by 2 square plus etc. a8 divided by a9 divided by 2 raised to 8, because we will be multiplying with the 2. Now we will be subtracting. So when you subtract 2k minus k will be equal to k. a1 will be there. we will be subtracting these two terms. So it will become a2 minus a1 divided by 2 plus a3 minus a2 divided by 2 square, because these two terms will be subtracted at the end. It will be subtracted till this term, the previous term, that is a8 divided by 2 raised to 8 will be there. That will be subtracted. So it will become a9 divided by 2 a8 divided by 2 raised to 8. Then this term will be coming as it is. It will become a9 divided by 2 raised to 9. Here k will be equal to a1 plus a1 is actually given as 1, and a2 minus a1 is already there. A2 minus a1 equal to 1, and a3 minus a2 will be equal to 2 respectively. So we will be using that property. Therefore this will become 1 plus a2 minus a1 will be 1 by 2, a2 minus a3 will become 2 by 2 square, plus a9 plus etc. a9 divided by a8 will be 8 divided by 2 raised to 8 minus a9 divided by 2 raised to 9. Now k will be equal to 1 plus this value. From this value I am taking a half common. So when you take half common, it will become 1 plus 2 by 2 plus 3 by 2 square plus etc. 8 divided by 2 raised to 7 minus a9 divided by 2 raised to 9. Here this value 1 plus 2 by 2 plus 3 by 2 square plus 8 divided by this thing will be equal to t. 1 by 1 plus 2 by 2 plus 3 by 2 square plus etc. 8 divided by 2 raised to 7 will be equal to t. So this value will be substituting as t, which means k equal to 1 plus 1 by 2, that is t by 2. If you put this value as t, it will become t by 2 minus a9 divided by 2 raised to 9. Now k value we can substitute over here. So S is equal to b1 minus b b1 minus b10 minus 2 raised to 10, b10 minus 2 raised to 10, 2 raised to 10 plus k. K value equal to 1 plus t by 2 minus a9 divided by 2 raised to 9. Now in the question they have asked us to find 2 raised to 7 into 2s minus t. So we need 2s minus t. Therefore we will be bringing this term over here, and b1 value we can directly write it as 1. Therefore, this will become s minus t by 2 equal to 2 minus b10 divided by 2 raised to 10 minus a9 divided by 2 raised to 9. If you take LCM, this will become 1 by 2 into 2s minus t, which is equal to 2 minus b10 divided by 2 raised to 10 minus a9 divided by 2 raised to 9. We need the value of a9. We already know a2 minus a1 will be equal to 1, and a3 minus a2 will be equal to 2, and a4 minus a3 will be equal to 3, etc. a9 minus a8 will be equal to 8. Suppose you are taking two values, a2 minus a1 equal to 1 and a3 minus a2 will be equal to 2. From here, because this is the thing we have obtained here before, we already obtained that relation. From here, if you take any, suppose till here you are taking, so when you add it, this will cancel, you will get a3 minus a1 equal to sum of 1 and 2. Suppose you are taking first 3 value, that means a2 minus a1 equal to 1 and a3 minus a2 equal to 2 and a4 minus a3 equal to 3. Now if you add, in between this value will be cancelling with this value and this will be cancelling with this value. At the end you will left with the a4 minus a1 equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3. Therefore if you add everything, all the middle value will be cancelled. At the end a9 will be there and this all value will be cancelled, and at the end there will be a minus a1 will be there. Minus a1 equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. 8. Now a9 minus a1 is 1, which is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Sum of n natural number will be equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Here sum of first 8 natural number, it will become 8 into 8 plus 1, 9 divided by 2. When you cancel, this will become 4. 4 into 9 will be 36, which means a9 will be equal to 37. We have obtained the value of a9, which is equal to 37. This is 37. Now we need the value of b10, right? So Bn, we already found the relation of Bn before. Bn equal to b1 plus a1 plus a2 etc. a n minus 1. From there we need b10, right? So b10 is the thing we need here. So b10 we can find it. b10 will be equal to b1 plus a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus etc. a9. Here, what is the general term of an? We have already found an as 1 plus sum of natural number till before n. That means here, for calculation of bn, b1 is 1 and a1 is 1 and a2 will be equal to 1 plus 1 and a3 will be equal to 1 plus 1 2. And if it is a4 is there, then it will be 1 plus, it's there, a4 is there in between, which will be equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3. And at the end a9 will be equal to 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. till 8 we will be adding, because a number till just before it will be adding. Here if you take how many terms are there, b1 is there, then this is for b1, and from a1 to a9, how many terms are there? From a1 to a9 there are total 9 terms plus a b1 term. So when you add this one and this one value, here this one, from each term you will get a 10. At the end, from a2 we will have 1 from a3 we have a 1 2, that is this will become 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 etc. It will be going till 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 etc. 8. Here this is equal to 10 plus sigma n equal to 1 to 8. We will be taking sum from 1 to 8. That means this term contain 1. This is sum of 2 natural number. This is sum of 3 natural number. This is sum of 8 natural number. So this will be sum of n natural number will be equal to n into n plus 1 by. Here this will be 10 plus 1 by 2 into sigma n into n will be n square plus n into 1 will be equal to n. Now in next step what we will be doing is we will evaluate this sigma expression from 1 to 8. So this will be 10 plus half into, this is sum of squares of n natural number. Sum of squares of n natural number will be n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 the whole divided by 6 plus sum of n natural number will be equal to n into n plus 1 divided by, here we need to find till 8. So the thing is we will be putting n equal to 8. We have total 8 terms over here. Therefore this will become 10 plus half into 8 into 9 into 8 into 2 will be 16, 16 plus 1 will be 17 divided by 6 plus 8 into 9 divided by, here we will be simplifying this expression. This will be, if you cancel with a 3, or we can do one thing, we can take a 2 common. So it will be 10 plus 1 by 4. We have taken a 2 common from the denominator. So in this denominator 3 is left, here nothing is left, and we already taking a 8 into 9 also common. Now when you simplify this one, this will be 1 by 10 into 10 plus 1 by 4 into, this will be 20 divided by 3 into 8 into 9. When you cancel this one, it will become 2 and it will become 18. So 8 and 3 will be cancelled, 18 and 3 will be cancelled, it will become 6. Therefore this value will become 10 plus 6 into 20, that is 120. That means b10 equal to 130. We have simplified the expression for b10. This is b10 equal to 130. So we can substitute this value over here. 1 by 2 into 2s minus t equal to 2 minus 130 divided by 2 raised to 10 minus, this is 37. A9 is 37 divided by 2 raised to 9. In both sides, we will be multiplying with a 2 raised to 8. Here we will be multiplying with a 2 raised to 8. That means we need a 2 raised to 7 outside. For getting this 2 raised to 7, we will be multiplying with 2 raised to 8. Therefore, this value will be cancelled. This 2 and this 2 will be cancelled. This will become 2 raised to 7 into 2s minus t. Now we can solve this expression. When you open this one, it will become 2 raised to 9. When you open with this one, it will be minus 130 divided by 4 minus 37 divided by 2 when you distribute this inside. This will become 65 divided by 2. 65 divided by 2, and 2 raised to 9 will be 512 minus 65 and 37 will be added. When you add this one, you will get 102 divided by 2, which is equal to 512 minus 51, which will be equal to 461. That's the final answer.